ISIS today features a kidnapped British journalist slamming the U.S. and Britain for failing to negotiate with ISIS for hostages the way other countries have in the past. This comes as the parents of American ISIS hostage Kayla Mueller wait for word on whether an emotional appeal to the barbaric terror group will help bring their daughter home. ISIS still has not offered any proof to back up their claim that Mueller was killed in a Jordanian airstrike last week. The uncertainty has understandably left Mueller's parents grappling with a range of emotions from hope to utter and complete despair. I'm joined now by CNN's Pamela Brent. Pamela, do we know if the family's heard anything back at all, anything?
Well, that's the question, and so far we don't really know, Jake. The family spokesperson hasn't said that they've heard anything back yet, but we do know that intelligence analysts have been working around the clock to figure out Kayla Mueller's fate, but so far we're being told that there has been no conclusive evidence in that regard. This, as another Western hostage, sends an ominous message through one of the most recent propaganda videos from ISIS.
Hello, I'm John Cantlie.
It may look like British journalist John Cantlie is just doing his job.
It's been at the heart of the fighting.
But this 12-minute video is actually the latest attempt by ISIS to use one of its last known Western hostages as propaganda, and what Cantlie says is the final film of a series.
That could be his sign-off moment saying, hey, this is my last film, and now my fate, my fate is with ISIS' hands.
New intelligence shows ISIS, based around the Syrian city of Raqqa, has been developing plans to kidnap more Western and international hostages in neighboring countries, including Lebanon and Jordan, according to a Middle East security source.
It's a very plausible scenario that ISIS could move to the refugee camps on the Turkish-Syrian border and the Jordanian-Syrian border and target and isolate a Western aid worker or even reporter and try to conduct a kidnapping and pull them into Syria.
The fate of 26-year-old American aid worker and ISIS hostage Kayla Mueller remains unknown. ISIS claims Mueller died in a Jordanian airstrike, but has only made public these images of a dilapidated building as proof.
I am in solidarity with the Syrian people.
Mueller's family is holding out hope and sending a direct plea to ISIS. We have sent you a private message and ask that you respond to us privately, the family said in a statement. You told us that you treated Kayla as your guest, and as your guest, her safety and well-being remains your responsibility.
It has been a living hell for the family, and it is today. But Kayla's out there.
Meanwhile, following the gruesome murder of a Jordanian pilot, coalition forces are continuing strikes against ISIS targets in Syria and Iraq. The United Arab Emirates has also rejoined the fight by sending a squadron of F-16s to Jordan to fly alongside Jordanian fighter jets. And right now, the U.S. military is trying to gather as much intelligence as it can about ISIS defenses in Mosul. That's according to a Central Command official, so that a key decision can be made about whether the U.S. should step up involvement of U.S. troops in the fight to retake Iraq's second largest city.
All right, Pamela, thank you so much.